Hey everybody, this is Stacy Baryuka. I am here for doing some testing on a new platform to use for doing live video. And so you'll see me looking at different places. I'm looking at different things in my office here to see what is showing where. And I am I just did a live video using this over in my private Facebook group called Club Go Create. There is a link put a link underneath this video um, so that you can see it. So let me look over here. And I'm also putting in some, so I'm doing this with a new piece of software that works on the computer. Not everyone can do Facebook Live from their computer. Usually it's from your telephone. And but there's some of us, playing with new stuff where we can see, we can broadcast from our computers. And one, I want to see if there's a huge lag in what I'm saying and what you're seeing from me. I also realized that the video I did in my Go Create group just a little while ago, I had my microphone way over here somewhere else, and it wasn't anywhere near me. Um, so if you were in that Club Go Create video and you couldn't hear me, that might be why. You know, it's learning those kind of things that teach you what to do. So today I'm talking about Refresh and Reboot Sunday. So I want to know what you're doing for Refresh and Reboot Sunday. How are you rebooting yourself today? What are you doing for yourself to make sure that you can have the best out of your next week that you can? I don't know what you guys all have planned for your week. I know that I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, 6, 7. I have approximately 7 therapy sessions to do, anywhere from 5 to 7, 4 to 7 therapy sessions I am going to be doing. And then I have a supervision session with a couple of my social work babies to do social work supervision with them. My business is kind of on the graphic side, but I'm educated as a clinical social worker. I've done that for the past 20 years. I do therapy with people. I do supervision. I teach social work. I also teach public health. Many of those classes online. So you never know where you're going to find me doing what. But I really enjoy teaching, and that's one of the reasons over on my Go Create group, I just asked that group, what do you want to hear from me? So first, let me back up a little bit. Let me back up to why am I saying Refresh and Reboot Sunday? Well, Refresh and Reboot Sunday. Friday was my birthday, and I wasn't sure why until last night, but I basically locked myself into I wore my PJs, watched soap operas, and played on social media here and there all day. I got to tell people thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I'll say again to people live, thank you for that. If I missed being able to tell anybody, thank you. And just kind of relaxed and watched TV. And those of you who know me, I don't really watch TV so much as I watch people's Facebook Lives, and I hang out with some of my online friends who do live production and live business. So that's kind of, instead of TV, that's what I do. So I did that all day, and I thought, why in the world? Then I realized 2 years ago on my birthday, I got a speeding ticket. on my birthday. Yeah, it was great. Lovely way to start your birthday off. Um, my family rallied around. Everybody was sweet to me all day. The rest of the day was great, really. Um, Last year, it was a great birthday. That's the day that I took my test for my mental health first aid instructor, which you've seen me talk about mental health first aid on here. And so that's the day I got my little algae bear that I show once in a while. That's when he came into my life. And that's when but I was gone all day. I had a test on my birthday, right? So, and the folks there, they were great. It's like, oh, it's your birthday, let's have a party, So we had a party for my birthday, big, it was fun. And I didn't realize I needed a reboot. I needed some rest. I didn't necessarily need to sleep all day, but I needed to rest. So I chilled and rested, and then I eventually made it out of the PJs, went to a great dinner with my husband, and then yesterday spent the day in another class all day that was actually fantastic. Got to see a lot of my social work babies and learned some really interesting things about reactive attachment disorder, which I already knew about, but still another mind blown. There were, if you read about it, be careful. Be careful that you don't just Google something. Ask a professional who has been trained in that. It's still a burgeoning field. There's still science coming out about it. It's not what some of the websites purport it to be, and you need to work with a professional about it. That's just about all I'll say right now about that. If you need to find a professional, there's great hotlines if you're in need of help immediately, but reach out to your local mental health agency. Reach out to your physician. Reach out to somebody to talk to them about it. Don't just Google something, please. That is a subject where you don't want to end up with the wrong information. You can really hurt yourself and someone else with the wrong information. So, on to the reboot. My to-do list in the last 4 weeks has grown into this mass of pages, like a mess, right? I had 20 or 30 pages worth of stuff that I was, most of it I had done. I keep a running to-do list. So most of the things in that to-do list I had already done, but there were things here and there that I hadn't done yet. I do a thing called bullet journaling. I'll write that up there. So bullet journaling is a way to kind of track your life, as well as, keep track of projects, keep track of lists, keep yourself organized. I call it my squirrel cage, because anytime I think of something that it's like, oh my God, I need to do that, I write it down there, and then it gets out of my head. And I can take it from there out of my head and go on to the next thing and stay focused and on track with what I am doing. Keep your eyes open. I'm going to be writing a blog post on my blog called the Productivity Trifecta, that's going to talk about bullet journaling and a couple of other tools that I use as my productivity trifecta to keep everything kind of going. I work 3 different kinds of day jobs. I teach, I can't see where my camera is from here. I teach graduate education at 2 universities, one online and one here and there online. Thank you, Miss Cat. You're the first comment I got. I'm actually doing Refresh and Reboot Sunday, partly because of another live video I just saw somebody do about how we need to refresh and reboot ourselves. So if you get a chance, catch the beginning of this, because it talks a little bit about my refresh that I did and why. But it came from another video. So 2 different universities, 2 different whole structures, 2 different sets of emails. I get easily over 100 emails every single day of the week. I have to have a way to keep all that in check. right? So that's just my teaching. Then I do therapy with, like I said, 7-ish clients a week. I do supervision for social workers who are getting their license every other week, and then um, I work I'm working on my own website, building my own self and my own future. So I'm creating my own self and my own future while I'm helping you create yours. That has to be corralled. You have to get that in control somehow. And I use 3 different tools to do that. I use, one thing is the Rockstar Guide to Getting It Done by a lady named Vicki Fitch. So I'm putting some notes up here so you guys can see them, and I'll put them back down into the notes underneath this video too, and put links for you. But the Rockstar Guide to Getting It Done by Vicki Fitch is an amazing online class, and she teaches you a full-on system. And I mean system. But she doesn't just teach you a system. She takes you back into yourself first and takes you to do some self-discovery of who are you for yourself, for your family, for the world. What do you want to do with your life? What tasks do you want to do? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? What hats do you wear is one of her little terms. But she teaches you then a system of, it's the Rockstar Guide of how to get it done, how to get all of this stuff done. I took her class, it was about 3 months ago now. I took her online class. It's an online self-paced class. So you can do it in the middle of the night in your PJs. You don't have to sign in at any particular time. You sign on to the website, you watch a video, you do some little activities, you watch another video, you do activities, and you walk through organizing. Because at the time I had things on my computer. I had things on 10,000 million pieces of paper everywhere. I had things on my phone. I had things everywhere. And in all of the different things I do, it's now organized. It's organized, and I deal with it. It's part of what I do every day. It's not just organized, it's become embedded in my own software. So I do that every day. So the Rockstar Guide to Getting It Done is one of the things I use. I use bullet journaling, which I already talked about a little bit. And then the last thing I use is an app called Be Focused Pro. And it's based on the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro in Italian is tomato. So it's based on the tomato technique. So the tomato technique, and the reason it's called that is because a lot of people used to use, they'd use the little kitchen timers that looked like a tomato. And you turn it on. I need to get one so I can show people here and there. And you turn it, and then it counts down the minutes, right? Well, instead of that, I use an app called Be Focused Pro. There's a variety of apps available out there. I'm going to list different apps in this blog post, so you'll see those. Again, the blog post isn't there yet. It's coming. And part of why I'm telling you guys about this is I want to know, what do you want to know about my productivity trifecta? What do you want me to tell you about, what challenges do you have in your productivity? What things do you struggle with? What do you want to know about how to take the trifecta of tools that I'm going to tell you about, 3 tools? What do you want me to tell you about those 3 tools? Then you can make your life a trifecta win. Okay? So put down in the comments what you want to know about productivity. And then also, I want you to tell me, what is your biggest productivity challenge? Okay, so those of you who are watching the replay, I hope you're hearing these, and type in the comments below. What is your biggest productivity challenge? What are the things you struggle with when you're trying to get everything done? You're getting the kids to soccer practice, you're getting yourself to work, you're taking care of friends and family, you're answering phone calls from your mom, you're making sure that you have birthday cards in the mail to whoever, you're making sure you have the 6 projects you have deadlines on at work to do. You're not really happy there and you're trying to find something new. But you're also trying to get downtime for yourself. How do you manage it all? How do you put it all together? So let me know down in the comments what things you want to learn about. I will share with you the link for Ms. Vicki Fitch's Rockstar Guide to Getting It Done tool. It's amazing. And my link for the Club Go Create group, so you can come over and create things with us or share your creations or cheer each other on. That's what we're all about over there. And any feedback on what this video is like, it'd be great, because this is the first time I've used this tool and I want to know what this tool looks like from your side. All I know is what it looks like from my side. So I've only seen one live comment come through from Miss Cat. I appreciate her being there. I will see if this tells me. I'm going to go on my other side of my computer here. I was trying to see if it would tell me who's watching, but I can't quite tell. I just can tell that 2 people are watching. I can't tell who it is. So if you can put a hey, hello in the chat box just to let me know who it is that's watching, that would be awesome. And what you're doing to reboot and refresh this Sunday. What are you doing to get ready for that dreaded Monday word? Monday. What are you doing to get ready for Monday? What are you doing to take care of yourself? Let me know that you're here. And I can still say, it's going back and forth between 1 and 2. I don't know if that's my signal or if you guys are able to see me. I know I'm going to watch this replay and then laugh at myself probably. But that's okay, because I turned the camera on and I went on live. And that's part of what I want to make sure and do at least a couple times a week, if not a couple times a day. If I could get on the camera twice a day to teach you something new or to help you guys out with something that you're struggling with, that is what I want to do. But I need information from you as what you think would be helpful for you. So with that said, I will leave you to complete your refresh and your reboot for Sunday. Go and do something. Hopefully you're already doing something with your family, and that's why you're not here on Facebook watching me. And I'm going to go and finish getting my to-do list figured out, because it's still a mess. And tomorrow morning when I wake up, I don't want a mess. I want to be able to dive into the things I know I need to do. So I'm going to continue my organization. And oh my gosh, there's a picture. If I could just show you guys the frozen picture on my computer of my face just a minute ago over there. I hope that didn't do that for you guys. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the comment, Kat. And I will see you guys later. Bye.